Alright, AEW Week 3. If you didn't see the Raw episode from yesterday, I have decided I'm going to be booking the matches. I'm going to be changing up matches that I think don't make sense, or matches that I would like to see done differently. So I want to see a women's match on this card. I want to actually see. We haven't seen any women's matches in AEW so far. I want to see Peyton Royce, and I want to see the tag team champions. We've seen MJF quite a few times, so that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm gonna delete this rivalry, the big beardy bastards and buried, mostly because the match that set it up did not make sense. I think there was supposed to be a run-in. I don't know what it was, but whatever was supposed to happen didn't happen. So the rivalry is not happening. Emma versus Peyton Royce in the main event. Fuck yes. AJ Styles calling out, I assume, MJF, considering they're feuding. Velveteen Dream versus Goldberg. Get to see the TNT champion. Andrade Cien versus Matt Riddle. So Drew McIntyre versus Kota Ibushi is a potential rivalry, despite Kota Ibushi already being in a potential rivalry. So I'm going to keep that. Andrade Cien versus Matt Riddle. I want to replace one of these matches so I can actually have a tag match in there. Who was it that won? There was a triple threat last week, wasn't there? It was Tangaloa, Velveteen Dream, and Goldberg, right? I think Tangaloa won, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to double check. I'm actually going to quickly go back and watch a bit of last week's AEW because I'm terrible at remembering it. So, Tangaloa... It was Tangaloa versus Goldberg versus Velveteen, wasn't it? Let me find it. Is that it? Oh god, I'm struggling. There it is. Let me just skip to the end. This is horrible commentary. I'm sorry. I know. I think Tangaloa won because I think he won with a spear. Yeah, Tangaloa won. Let me just see who he pinned. Tangaloa pinned Velveteen Dream. So I do not see why Velveteen Dream should get a shot at Goldberg. You know, championship match or not, Velveteen Dream does not deserve that match. Mostly because he's a paedophile. So I'm going to replace that with a tag match. Let's have a normal tag match. Oh god, I actually need to go back and look at what tag teams are on here, because I know who the tag team champions are, so I know who one team's going to be. We've got Big Beardy Bastards. We've got Broken Verse. We've got the BURBERRY Boys. Buried. Cruloa. Golden Guards, which is Wardlow and Ortiz. They are Kota Ibushi's kind of lackeys. Got the tag champs, Morning Woods. I don't know why Christopher Daniels is so far down. He's so small. And then we have the Street Bros. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 8.
Your random number between 1 and 8 is
3. So it's the BURBERRY Boys. So Jay Uso and Kurt Hawkins are going against the tag champs. Oh god, everything's gone wrong. Customized match. 2-on-2. It was Jay Uso and Kurt Hawkins. Oh god, I should have had the manager, shouldn't I? So at least we are actually seeing the AEW champion on the show. Why is it not suggested MJF to me? Oh, because he's in Custom Superstars. There we go. There we go. Versus Xavier Woods and Christopher Daniels. Why is he so short? I actually don't think he's that short. I think he's about the same height, but because he's tilting his head back, it looks like he should be further down. Sure. Do I want to put the tag championships on the line? No. No, I don't. Because we're still a ways away, yeah, from the pay-per-view, but we're not. Yeah, we're four episodes after this, and then we've got Double or Nothing. So if it was, you know, over a month away, I'd probably put the championship on the line, but not yet. Right. So Drew McIntyre versus Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi, I should mention, is heel in this because he's teamed up with Wardlow and Ortiz. That was it. And I can't see Wardlow and Ortiz being in a face faction. Andrade Cien Almas versus Matt Riddle. So let's see what division that is in. Andrade Cien Almas versus Matt Riddle. So they're quite far down. I want to see someone higher. I want to see someone higher up in the TNT Championship division. I want to see. Fuck it. Let's keep building up Tanga Loa. Let's have Tanga Loa versus Bobby Roode. That's going to replace that match. No, you know what? Screw it. Fatal 4-way. Oh god, where is it? Andrade Cien Almas, Matt Riddle, Bobby Roode, and Tanga Loa. See if I can remember that. Normal. Andrade Cien Almas. Can't have a manager. Bobby Roode. Tanga Loa. Where's Hangman? What show is Hangman on SmackDown? Tanga Loa. Who else was it? Matt Riddle. That was it. Matt Riddle. Just to prove yourself match, you know? 2 from the AEW Championship Division, 2 from the TNT Championship Division. Let's just see how we go. This is taking a while. There we go. Drew McIntyre vs Kota Ibushi, potential rivalry. Andrade Cien Almas, Bobby Roode, Tanga Loa, and Matt Riddle in a fatal 4-way. Burberry Boys versus Mourning Woods. AJ Styles calling out, I assume, MJF. And Ember Moon versus the AEW Women's Champion, Peyton Royce. Let's change all of the momentums to fast. And let's go. I think this is going to be so much better now that I've started actually customizing the matches. Because my worry was that if I customize matches, it wouldn't be as random, you know? I still don't know why it says Raw on there. Yeah, it wouldn't be as random. But having the game itself book the matches is very, very random, and it fucking sucked. The match from last week's episode of Dynamite was the one that made me realize I can't keep just watching these custom matches. Undertaker and Cody versus Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley. Just, it broke my brain. Oh my god. It started a rivalry with two people that weren't in the match. The match itself was fucking god awful and dragged horribly. One of the tag teams that was in the match wasn't even a tag team. Jesus Christ, it was horrible. It was horrible. So yeah, starting from yesterday's episode, Raw Week 3. I will be changing matches, booking matches, just because it makes it more enjoyable, and you know, it is my show. I feel like if it's just me watching badly booked wrestling, I could just watch Raw and SmackDown. This is a weird shot. What are we supposed to be looking at here? Alright, yeah, we've seen Drew McIntyre's entrance. We saw it last week. Or week before, whatever. I think he might have been on every episode so far, actually.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 226 pounds, Cole Take E Push.
Sure, that's his name. We've also seen his entrance, so let's just get into the match. I'm really intrigued to see what the fuck is going to happen. If this does become a or even if this goes to potential rivalry. Like, Kota Ibushi already has a potential rivalry in Andrade Cien Almas. Unless, when it's a potential rivalry, it means Andrade Cien Almas might get involved in this match. The potential rivalry it's referencing is the existing potential rivalry. What the fuck was that, Kota? I'm going for Kota in this match. I'm not sure who has the highest stats, but Kota is kind of already feuding with someone. I don't think the loss would make him look very good in terms of his rivalry. So, oh Jesus, that was nice. Right. That's rope break. Drew does have a nice looking powerbomb. There we go. Oh no, this isn't actually like. So the potential rivalry thing it's talking about is actually with Drew and Kota. So it looks like Kota's going to try and get himself counted out just because he doesn't want to be in the match. So heel Kota is cowardly heel Kota. Up to 6. Oh, Drew's going out. Go on. What? Okay, so Drew just left and got back in just to break the count, just to be a cock. I've had this happen to me in Universe Mode before, but I'm usually playing one of them. I've never actually seen what happens if you just let it play out. Seven's where Drew went out last time. He's going to get counted out. He's actually going to take the L. Okay. I don't truly understand what happened there, but sure. I mean, I understand what happened there. Why? If it was a championship match and Kota was champion, then sure, I understand. You know, champion's advantage. You can't win the championship by count out. Just a regular match on an episode of Dynamite? I don't understand. I guess, like, if he knew he was going to lose... See, Drew McIntyre Tag Championship has gone... What's that? Is that gone up to or down to 5? Drew McIntyre, should be face. I really should turn him face. Next match is the Fatal 4-Way. Interesting to see what happens here because... Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, God, Mike's moving. Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, interesting to see what happens here because Tangaloa and Bobby Roode are both in the TNT division. And Andrade and Matt Riddle are both in the AEW Championship division. So, if, for example, Tangaloa were to pin Andrade, would that mean Tangaloa goes up his division and Andrade goes down his? Or can the divisions only change if both men in the final result are in the same division? Because realistically, if Tangaloa or Bobby Roode win and they pin someone from the higher up division, that would be quite a big win. That would mean they can actually go up to, or, you know, go up quite a bit in their division or potentially go up to the AEW division. But that would make sense, so the game's probably not going to do it. We've seen Andrade's entrance before, I think. I know I said at the end of the last episode I wanted... I needed to change Andrade so he had Zelina Vega as his manager. I did do that. You cannot have managers in Fatal 4-Way matches, though. I love that you can hear the crowd singing his theme, even though the theme's not playing at all. We've seen that already. Tamaluga. Yep. Saw his entrance last week. We also saw his entrance last week. Jesus Christ. Roode and Riddle just fucking throwing themselves at each other immediately. That was great. This match is fucking chaos already. It's amazing. Jesus Christ, what's happening? I'm so curious as to what's happening with Kota Ibushi's rivalries. Is he in a rivalry with Andrade? Is he in a rivalry with Drew? What the fuck's happening? This is mental. This is great. Alright, Matt Riddle's knocked out temporarily. Tangaloa is just coming back in. This match is fucking brutal. It's definitely kind of split up into Matt Riddle versus Bobby Roode and Tangaloa versus Andrade. They keep going back to their like original opponents. This is fucking mental. This match has had like just no stop. It's been constant action. Bobby Roode and Matt Riddle finally back into the ring. And Tangaloa and Andrade are out of the ring. Wonder what it is about the game, like why it decided that Andrade and Tangaloa hate each other in this match, and why it decided that Roode and Riddle hate each other. Oh, Andrade would not have made that. Andrade finally getting involved in Roode and Riddle, but Riddle just wanting to go back to beating the shit out of Bobby Roode. And Roode just wanting to go back to beating the shit out of Riddle. You know what? Because Roode is the #1 ranked for the TNT Championship, I'm going to say whoever wins this match gets a shot at the TNT Championship at Double or Nothing. So we've got time where I can like set up promos and stuff, so actually set up a rivalry between whoever wins and Goldberg. So yeah, whoever wins is getting a TNT Championship opportunity. And it's Bobby Roode. Tangaloa just stood there and watched the pin happen. I'm assuming he was kind of groggy.
Here is your winner,
Bobby Roode is getting a shot at Goldberg's TNT Championship at Double or Nothing next month. Interesting. Bobby Roode, who's a face as well, interestingly enough. Next match. What was the next match? It's the tag match, isn't it? Yes. Burberry Boys versus Mourning Woods. I genuinely can't remember what entrances I gave to either of these teams. So, quite excited to actually see. I spent so long making Woods and Daniels attires. I'm so excited to like see that with the AEW tag belts. God, it's taken a while. Hello? Are we loading? The bar's moving, but it's fucking crawling. There we go. Fucking hell.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by MJF, and at a combined weight of 451 pounds, Jey Uso, Jay, and Kurt Hawkins.
Jey Uso Jay. What? It's Jey Uso Jay and Kurt Hawkins. I'm sorry, you fucking what? He's not even a custom character. That should work perfectly fine because it's in the game. Jey Uso Jay. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's so fucking dumb. I love it.
Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Christopher Daniels.
It looks so dumb. I love it. That actually really suits Christopher Daniels as well because he kind of does strut like that. Not like that, but he just strut like that in the SCU entrance. It's like, I can totally see this actually being a thing. I'm taking quite a few more screenshots this week just because I learnt my lesson from last week's episode of NXT where the only screenshot I had the screenshot I had to use as the thumbnail was Big Show's sweaty taint. I think I was so distracted by like how bad the show last week was on NXT that I forgot to get any screenshots. God, I really like the way Woods and Daniels look together. I love that move. It's such a good move. What exactly are you doing, my guy? Now, I know I set tag team finishes for both of these teams as well. I genuinely do not remember what moves I set at all. And I really hope, really hope one of the teams pulls off their finishing moves. Because it's been... This is the second week of recording since I spent fucking ages giving tag teams their finishers, entrances, and you know, all that kind of shit. And not one team has pulled off their tag team finisher yet, and I'm so annoyed. Prediction is the champs for this match. Mostly because I don't really want to see Jey Uso and Kurt Hawkins challenging for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Go on, tag team move. What we got? Oh, no, never mind. Tag team move on the other side. Nope, never mind. Into the corner, tag. Oh, no, never mind. Kurt Hawkins and Christopher Daniels are putting on a better performance than they have any right to do. I mean, Christopher Daniels is great. Oh, God. What the fuck? Jay? What? I don't need to watch that again. What the fuck? So he launched Christopher Daniels out, and then without any run-up, just decided to leap over the top and fucking just break his own neck. God, fuck it. Let's get a screenshot of that, because Christ. Oh, God. I'm trying. It looks so strange. It looks like he should be in, oh God, is it The Creation of Man? That's not the name of it. Whatever the name of it is. You know, the Creation of Adam? Fucking, oh, I don't know. The painter with the fingers and the God and the, you know, oh, fucking hell. Brain's broken already. Don't have another count out. Don't you dare. What was that? 5? 6. What are you doing, Jay? Do something. What's happening? What's going on? Is Christopher Daniels dead? Okay, Jesus. Christopher Daniels is taking quite the beating. And make the tag. Oh. Make the tag. Make the tag. Fucking Christ. What are you doing? It's hard to call, because Uso and Hawkins have been pretty fucking good, honestly. What was that? That could have been great if you actually hit that move. No. Very nice. Come on, Woods. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a tag finisher. Is it? That was a tag finisher! I think. Oh my god, okay. Well, I guess double or nothing. Or maybe even on an episode of Dynamite, because double or nothing is quite a way away. Jey Uso and Kurt Hawkins are getting a tag title opportunity. Okay. Let me just note that down. Because, God, I wouldn't want to forget that, would I? Right, Jey Uso, yeah. So they've got, oh, they've actually gone up to number one contenders for that. As they should. Sure. Jey Uso and Kurt Hawkins versus Woods and Daniels for the tag titles. AJ Styles, I assume, calling out MJF, despite them already being in a rivalry. So I don't know why he needs to call him out. But I'll be skipping through this because, Christ, I fucking hate the promos in this game. Yes. Why has he got an old style WWE mic? That hasn't been the logo for 6 years. Oh, now he's got the new mic. What? Oh no, now he's got the old one. What the fuck is happening? I need to keep an eye on the mic. Which one's he got? Why does it keep changing? Old style. New style. Old style. New style. Old style. New style. Old style. New style. That's why the microphone keeps glitching out every time the camera cuts. It's because the actual model is changing. They're changing between the old logo and the new logo, and they're changing between like the square mic and the triangular mic. New style, old style. New style, old style. New style, old style. New style. We gonna get a punch up? Twat him one, MJF. Oh, other way around. I mean, it should have been the other way around because MJF's the heel, but sure. What? That's not how you do a beatdown. Oh, you can't do highlight reels. I can't fucking get screenshots from here. That's bollocks. I mean, I'd understand not being able to if it was just the promo, but now we've actually got some fucking action. Let me do a highlight reel. Let me get some screenshots. Let me play cameraman. This is the weirdest fucking beatdown I've ever seen in my life. You don't have a fucking collar and elbow tie-up and a beatdown. Oh my god. How long is this beatdown going to go on for? There we go. Jesus. Alright, yep. AJ Styles. Okay, cool. So AJ Styles is face, MJF is heel, as it should be. Right. Main event time. Ember Moon versus Peyton Royce. Obviously, if Ember Moon wins this, she wins a shot at the Women's Championship. I fucking love Ember Moon, and I would love to see her as champion, but the current number one contender is Billie Kay. And I love that it completely randomly, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce should be the first AEW Women's Championship match. And I love that. I love that so much. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce obviously no longer together as the Iconics, which I think is a fucking ridiculous decision considering they were practically the only established women's tag team. If you're going to get rid of the Iconics, you might as well scrap the women's tag belts. I know they want to push... I'm assuming they want to push Peyton. But she'd be so much better just staying with the Iconics. And I think Billie Kay is going to get completely buried. So I really do feel sorry for Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, because I feel like that kind of was just like a snap decision, to break them up, just so they could push Peyton. And Vince McMahon is probably going to get bored of Peyton in 2 weeks, because he gets bored of everyone. And then they're both just going to be stuck doing nothing. I feel really bad for both of them. I really do. AEW Women's Champion Peyton Royce. Oh god, that belt's fucking massive.
And her opponent, from Sydney, Australia, the Women's Champion.
I guess you can't really make a belt she's the Women's Champion, Peyton Royce Champion, is she? Why the fuck does the announcer keep adding random shit after people's names? It was Jey Uso J and Women's Champion Peyton Royce Champion. I don't understand. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying was, I don't suppose you can actually make a belt as small as the AEW Women's Championship in WWE 2K19. I don't think that's an option. So I completely understand it, logistically. It does look fucking weird, though. I really wasn't a fan of the AEW Women's Championship when they first revealed it. I thought it looked stupid. It's really grown on me. I actually quite like it now. Same with the AEW tag titles. I really didn't like... I thought the tag titles were quite boring when I first saw them. But I really, really like them now. The AEW World Championship to me is still one of the best looking championships of all time. Looks fantastic. I would like to see Ember Moon win this, but I want the first Women's Championship match to be Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. So I'm not necessarily... What the fuck happened there? I'm not necessarily calling this one way or the other, because I'll be happy with either result. I think Peyton might pull it out. I think Peyton might win, but I will honestly be happy with either result. If Ember Moon wins at Double or Nothing, it's Ember Moon versus Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce wins at Double or Nothing, chances are it's going to be Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. I always forget Peyton Royce had darker hair, because she's blonde now, isn't she? And she has been for quite a while. So it's weird seeing... And she's got a lot longer hair as well now. That's a nice kick. Instantly countered. Nice. I really hope we get to see Ember Moon hit a finisher in this match, because that's going to be a nice screenshot. That's definitely a potential thumbnail. Is that one? I was actually worried that might have been it already. Ember Moon definitely had quite a bit of offense early on, but I think it's mostly been Peyton now. Oh. Nice counter. Oh, see, that would have been a good screenshot. Ember Moon screaming, like have the entrance ramp in the background. But once again, ref was in the fucking way, stood right behind her. Not even worth going for it. I can see this turning into a rivalry, honestly. This is a good match so far. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add, Bobby Roode versus Goldberg at Double or Nothing as well. Two, okay. Let's add that to the notes for Double or Nothing. Bobby Roode versus Goldberg for the TNT title. So these pay-per-view cards are, yeah, certainly starting to come together. For SmackDown Backlash, we've got Michaels and Bryan versus Rhino and Gran Metalik for the tag championships. We've got Aleister Black versus Christian for the Universal Championship. We've got Alicia Fox versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship. And then Extreme Rules, we've got Bliss versus Asuka versus Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. We've got Santana versus John Moxley for the United States Championship. Double or Nothing, we've got AJ Styles versus MJF for the AEW Championship. We've got Jey Uso and Kurt Hawkins versus Woods and Daniels for the Tag Championships. Oh, that might be it. 1, 2. Oh, she was not moving. Yeah, we've got Jey Uso and Kurt Hawkins versus Woods and Daniels for the Tag Championships. And we've got Bobby Roode versus Goldberg for the TNT Championship. And then on NXT so far, we have Orange Cassidy versus Rowan versus Tyler Bate for the NXT Championship. So, yeah, definitely got our pay-per-views not sorted yet, but yeah, on the way to being complete cards. Oof. I can see Peyton Royce winning this. I think. I really hope we at least get to see Ember Moon hit a finisher. 1, 2. Jesus. That was a pretty decisive victory there.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
That's weird. The announcer kind of skipped over the T in her name like she was British. It was Peyton. That's weird. Christ, we've got another episode under an hour. Fucking hell. Alright. Let's have a look at the division, see how things have changed. Alright. Championships. Divisions. Kota Ibushi has gone down in the division, which makes sense considering he took an intentional count out. No changes in the TNT Championship division because Bobby Roode won. Obviously, he's number one contender already. No changes because Ember Moon lost. Burberry Boys have gone up. They went up from, looks like 6th. Jesus. All the way up to the number one contender. Skipping ahead of Undertaker and Cody, Mojo Rawley and Angelo Dawkins, Hanson and Strowman, Owens and Hardy. So, Burberry Boys, yeah, number one contenders for the AEW World Championship. Oh yeah, I need to look at rivalries. I mean, yeah, start that rivalry because that match is happening at the pay-per-view. Okay, so Kota Ibushi and Andrade has already, like, you know, been deleted from potential rivalries, which is fair enough. I'm not going to start Kota Ibushi and Drew McIntyre because I don't see why that should, like, why that should be a rivalry. Like, Kota Ibushi was just a coward and took an intentional count out. I'm going to delete Bobby Roode and Andrade because Bobby Roode should now be feuding with Goldberg. But yeah, I'm going to see if Kota and McIntyre goes anywhere. I honestly can't see it going anywhere. Yeah, we've got some rivalries on every show now, which is great. So next week. Or, sorry, not next week. Next episode, got NXT. And then on Friday, we have the go-home show to Backlash. Go-home episode of SmackDown. So, thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow for NXT. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.